Hello followers of my YouTube channel, welcome to today's tutorial. In the last tutorial we have seen about image classification, which is unsupervised methods of image classifications, and we have prepared or classified an image for Gomera watershed. Okay, for Gomera watershed in such ways. And for today's tutorial we will see how to resample, or how to reclass our unsupervised image. Okay, we should have to classify the image. Okay, should have to reclass. For instance, this image, the extracted image for Gomera watershed, has around 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 30, yeah, 30 image class are available, but you should have to make or a resampling of your image. It may be for 4 or 5, or it may be for 6 class only, for your simplicity in your land cover. Therefore, how to resample our data? The main question here is how to resample our data. So in order to resample your image, you should have a groundwater a ground truth information. For instance, if you see the composite map, here is a composite map. So this composite map shows that around this area, or similar to this one, here are some water bodies. Here, these are water bodies. You can visualize that. And also we have some urban areas or settlements here, and there are forests here. Okay, I hope this one is a church. Similarly, here is a forest area. So this one is also a church, yeah. And you can visualize others. Okay, for instance, this land is agricultural land, and the likes. So you should have to resample your data. For instance, and let me see the unsupervised image classification categorizes our image raster, the cells of our image. Okay, so this area, as you have seen here, is combined. This one is a combined image, this one is a water body, and here on the extracted image, this red color, the red color means that is this one. This is 50, yeah, 15. Here is if you see the information here, okay, you can visualize that sub watershed. You can uncheck this one and also this one. Okay, let me take the image in such a way. You see the pixel value 1550. This one is water body, the water body. And also we can see from the composite image, here is a composite image. This area is a forest, this one is a forest area. Therefore, if you see here, this area, around this area is forest. Therefore, uncheck this one and take some samples. This one 10 pixel 10 is a forest, and similarly this pixel 7 is also a forest. In such a way, you can categorize your pixel cells into that of your specific land cover class. For this tutorial, I have classified those clusters, categories of the ISO this ISO I mean the unsupervised class categories into 5. The first one is that is water body, and for this water body pixel 15, this one 15, pixel 5, as well as picture I mean pixel 4 represents water body. For my case, I have take different surveys in this area, and I have categorized as I have told you before. And the second is forest. For forest, so you have seen that pixel 7, 10 and 3 represents the forest areas. The third one is agriculture. Okay, for agriculture, pixel this 11, 14 and pixel 2, 9 as well as 8 represents agricultural land, and for settlement pixel 60 is given for settlement, and shrubland pixel 12 represents the shrublands. Okay, shrublands. Therefore, based on those informations, we can resample our data for more clarity. Therefore, in order to do these resamplings of our image, you should have to open your ARC toolbox and go to the spatial analysis tool. Alright, spatial analysis tool, spatial analysis tool, this one, and go to this reclass. Under this we have reclassify. Therefore, under this reclassify window, we have use an input information, which is ISO cluster 1. You can check that the name of the image from your table of content. Alright, this is ISO extract. Okay, the extract ISO cluster 1. So reclassify, input your extract ISO class 1, and then the class field is value as it is. Therefore, those are the values. Okay, the values 2, 3, 4, 5 and the likes. This represents the pixels of your land use. Therefore, we should have to give numbers. For this case, for water, we have given 1, and the pixel for 5 and 50 represents water bodies. Therefore, you should have to give 1 for those pixels. Okay, therefore, under this, for instance, for water, pixel 5, this one 5, this one gets 1 because I have represented this 5 as a water body, and water body is represented by 1. That is why I am giving 1. And pixel 4 is also a value of 1, and the other is pixel 50, 1, 5. Okay, this one also gets 1. Good. And we have finished classifying of those or giving value for waters. And the second one is that is forest. Forest is represented by 2 for this tutorial, and say this pixel 3, 7 and 10 represents forest areas, and you should have to give 2 for 10, and also for 7 you should have to give 2 similarly, and for 3 you should have to give 2. Good. And the other is agricultural land. Agricultural land is has a value of 3. Therefore, pixel 2, this one is 3, pixel 2, 8, this one is also 3, 9, this one is also 3, and 11, this one is also 3, and 40, yeah, 1, 4, this one is also 3. Good. And the other thing is set element gets 4, and that is pixel 16. This should be 4. Yeah, set element is represented by 4, and sharpland is for pixel 12. This one is 5. So we have given all values for each pixel. 1 represents water body, 2 represents forest, 3 represents agricultural land, 4 represents settlement, and the last 5 represents the sharpland. Therefore we can give a value in such a way, you see. Therefore after that we can have such informations. We have inserted such informations, and here we can specify our folder here under the desktop. Good. There is new image here. This one is okay, resampled image. Save. Okay, the character may be so long. Resampled image. Good. Let me use this one. Say okay. Now we will have an image that have a class of 5. Okay, a class of 5. We can visualize from the table of content. This one is a final classified image for Gumara watershed. 1 represents water body, as you have seen. This is the water body. And 2 represents the forest. 3 represents the agricultural land. 4 represents let me change the ramp color to red, highly red areas. Okay, and the like. Good. And 5 represents the sharp land, somehow light green color. Good. Therefore this is the final resampled image for Gumara watershed. This is done based on the unsupervised methods of MA classification. Therefore it is a way of resampling our data. Okay, taking resampling. The first image, this image may have a lot of classes, around 30 classes, but this may not be taken the exact image, so should have to resample your image based on your visualizations or ground truth informations in such a way. And this is all about today's tutorial. I hope it is very simple, and it is enough for today's section. For the coming video I would like to show you how to classify an image based on supervised method, okay, by taking samples from the ground informations. Thank you for your watching. Don't forget to share and like the videos. Have a nice time. Bye.